A Rhode Island chef is cooking up a storm on a new Netflix competition. ABC 6 social reporter Nicola Petrucci sat down with the chef who is representing the Ocean State on the big stage.
Brian Nadeau has lived in Rhode Island his whole life and is now the face of the new Netflix show Pressure Cooker. The show follows 11 chefs living in a home competing for $100,000. Unlike most cooking shows, there aren't judges, so the chefs must judge each other. Nadeau sat down with me to talk about the show and what it's like to represent the Ocean State.
Nadeau and his wife own Cucina Rustica, a rustic but modern Italian restaurant in Cranston. He said this journey started when Netflix reached out to him asking if he'd be interested in the show. He said the competition was cutthroat, but he learned a lot about himself.
I got along with everybody in the house. There was never no problem or anything like that. But as far as like cooking next to these people and stuff like that, you know, you're like in the lion's den. It's like a Shark Tank.
He said that since the show aired last week, people on social media have been reaching out with support.
Like I was crying the other day. It was crazy because people like in Brazil and they're like, "Oh, you're an inspiration. Don't worry about like how you did on the show." Well, I started doubting myself when I was there. You know what I mean? But like then like you have conversations. They're like, "Dude, you outbeat all these people to get here." So like one of my biggest takeaways was to just be a little more confident in what I do. So.
He said that he's fortunate to have been featured on the show and he can't wait to see how his restaurant will grow.
I have a great regular business avenue with customers. So I basically just want to just try to keep wowing them